Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 1-1. Hey. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Fouled off. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Oscar Mercado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. He's set and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got to count 2-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In now, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Lined hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco hit in the air out to center field. Mercado is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, The designated hitter, Nelson.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he has 9 base hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Rosario, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He loses him on ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Here's the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 24, Domingo Santana.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Greg Allen is on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Greg Allen. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They lead it 3-0. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The second baseman, Luis.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at ball one. No outs, nobody on. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on it. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Now the pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
No one out with a runner at second. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. There's one. To Santana to get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Oscar Mercado. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. So now Carlos Santana. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians fail to score. but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
The hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Dero, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Twins have come back to tie it at 3-3.
Facing an elite starter, you don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Cleveland, the third
New inning set to get underway. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, right to him, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next,
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First delivery to him on the way.
You have to understand as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he chased it in the dirt. Garver corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
the batter, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Walk out. 3-2.
Domingo Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Luis Arias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Luis Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And that's in there for a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
He's going.
There goes Buxton. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Twins are out in front, 4-3. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Slow roller out to short. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 1.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Hey.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, ready to take his hacks again. Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's ball two now. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
I got 3-2.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Digging in once again, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, he makes the stop. Touché, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us are back with more following this. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. So striding in, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Santana waiting on a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Tyler Duffy answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Dominic Leone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that misses 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count, 3-2. Now get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Roberto Perez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball well outside. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Tyler Clippard.
In now, Greg Allen, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. But no chance to recover. Lindor is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So stepping in, Oscar Mercado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now two men in scoring position. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2. Here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, Carlos Santana, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 4-4. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Oliver.
Last half of the 7th here. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
shortstop, Jorge.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's too high, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, and it's now 6-4. Takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Hunter Wood.
Josh Donaldson will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Hernandez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside ball.
Wood, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Popped him up. Santana has a play. And the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Indians 4. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Two and 0 count and the pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Franmil Reyes becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Full count, 3-2. Miguel Sano waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out. Sliding into the box, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. One out, nobody on. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4. Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Roberto Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Into the box now, Greg Allen. This is foul right side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Minnesota Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Clippard is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Victorious win. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Clippard. The loss goes to Oliver Perez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.